Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Power Rangers Operation Overdrive Mercury Morpher. So if you couldn't tell by the name, this is the morpher used by the Mercury Ranger in the series. So unlike the main morpher, which is sort of a scanner slash cell phone device, this is a wrist-mounted changer. You have like the traditional strap, which is like dirty paint splotches on it, but it's got that pretty basic plastic strap with Velcro, which is the same one we've been getting since like ever. I think we've improved them now when we get them, depending on how expensive the morpher is. But I mean, this is like the default one. It is notably thinner than the usual. But yeah, look-wise, this thing does have some differences from its counterpart. But other than some functions and a little bit look-wise, I think kind of like the Overdrive Tracker, I still think it makes a solid piece aesthetically. I think it looks pretty good. The logo here looks good. It's got a really nice paint job on it. Like, I really dig the silver paint around here. It's kind of got this, it's like a shine to it, but it's a darker metal color. So like obviously it's plastic, but it gives it that metal look, which is cool. And then you got the clear piece here so you can see through there. But yeah, like aesthetically it's not too bad if you want it for, I always mention this, but like if you're looking for something for cosplay that you maybe not spend as much on, or if you're just getting a shelf piece and you want to save some money, I still think this looks totally fine. I press this little button here, this opens up, this little dial will just turn, there's a button here, buttons here, and little pictures of his Zords here. If I remember correctly, on the Japanese version, there's like a little countdown clock thingy, so there's a different functionality here, but this thing honestly I don't think is too bad function-wise. But let's go ahead and turn it on. So you get the same on-off switches as the other one. If you do this, nothing happens. If you do this, you get the little light there and some siren noises just on its own. But the main functionalities come from this. So this is the decoder function, just like on the Overdrive Tracker. So you can do that same functionality, which is neat. Now this one is vehicles. So press this first, and then turn this to select it. And as you can see, there's an LED over this one. So now press it. Then do it again, this time 2 over. And then the third one. And then for the Megazord, press this, and you're going to want to make sure all 3 light up, and then press it. And if you do just one, you get an error. I believe same goes for 2, if I remember. Yeah, so you have to make sure all 3 light up. But honestly, that's pretty much it for the functions. Like I said, I know it functions differently than Boca and Silver's changer, which I don't remember if I ever did a review for it. I might be doing a relook at it. But regardless, it is a little bit different. But I honestly don't really mind this morpher. I would say that the Overdrive Tracker is a little bit better in terms of look and accuracy overall in some ways. But honestly, this thing's kind of neat. I mean, it's not the most amazing thing ever, but as simple as it is, I really dig the little selection feature for the sounds and like how it lights up over them. Like, it's very simplistic, and like I just said, it's nothing that's like blowing me away, but I still think it's pretty neat, and it was neat to me just messing around with it when I got it and pulling it out for this review. Then I can imagine it was neat to kids. So overall, this isn't the best morpher, but it's still, I think, a solid one depending on what your purposes are for it, like usual. But anyway, until next time, be sure to the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, it's Dawson Rider signing out.